guys, and welcome back to Couch Critics. I'm Lamia.
I'm Ruby, and today we're doing something a bit different. So we're gonna talk about Euphoria, but I've never watched it, and Lemmy has been trying convincing me to watch it for the longest
Yeah.
time. So today we're gonna hear all of her arguments to see to convince me to go watch it, and
Mhm.
maybe convince you as well if you haven't watched it yet.
Yes. So I feel like everyone on TikTok right now, I have some mixed feelings about Euphoria because there is really a division about this show. Just because Euphoria is created by Sam Levinson and he's very controversial. He's not the most feminist person ever. And he has this very specific way of showing women on screen. And during the first seasons, I think he stole Petra Collins' idea.
Yeah.
She originally worked on Euphoria, and she's the one behind all of the aesthetics and I think even the makeup and she had her say in the storyline, and so everyone accused Sam Levinson of stealing her idea and basically firing her. This is all from TikTok.
But I also heard
Heard
about that.
about it?
And
Yeah.
I've seen even like there was proof of her feed before Euphoria even became a thing, and we see her
Mhm.
because I think she was a photographer.
Yeah.
So we see like her images and all of that, and it really was Euphoria before Euphoria existed.
Exactly. And if you want to have an idea of what her work looks like, you can watch Olivia Rodrigo's not the latest music video, but the one where she's in a castle, the one that I sent you.
Yeah, I
What
did
is it
watch
called?
it. What was the name? It wasn't That To Me, was it? Not The
Maybe
Cure,
not
maybe?
The Cure. Drop Dead,
Drop Dead.
Drop
Yes,
Dead.
that's the one,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like the aesthetic is very similar to Euphoria. It's very purple and blue and very it's all about being a teenager-ish, something like that. So yeah, if you want to have an idea about her work, you can definitely watch that. And the third season came out recently, and it's very, very, very different from the two first seasons. First of all, there is like a 5 years gap,
Yes, that's true.
so all of the characters are like leading a different life, that's very different from the life that they had in high school 5 years ago, and the aesthetic is very violent and yellow and aggressive, and it's basically an action movie right now.
Just the poster is so different. I just saw the
Yeah,
posters and we see the difference. It feels like it's a Western movie, like the latest
it
poster.
definitely has a Western vibe. Now that I think about it, it gives you a Western feel, I think. So just to sum up what happens during the first season, I'm gonna focus on the third one because this is the one that I think is worth talking about.
Okay.
So the first season is basically about True, that's being played by Zendaya, and she has a drug addiction, and she keeps like falling on and off drugs, and so the show actually portrays her in a very beautiful way. It's like you do feel bad for her, then you get angry at her, and you have sympathy for her, and then you're angry again at her, and everything else that happens in the show is like your typical teenage drama about,
Yeah.
you know, Maddie is one of the characters she's dating. Nate, that's played by Jacob Elordi, then her best friends steal him from her, and it's all of this drama. But it's not even about the storyline, it's about the makeup, the outfits, and I remember when those first two seasons came out, like everyone wanted to dress like the characters in Euphoria
Yeah.
and do the same makeup. And honestly, it's the first time since Gossip Girl that I feel like a show had that much impact when it comes to fashion
Mhm.
and makeup.
And it had an identity. And I remember like my friends would throw
Yeah.
these house parties and they were like Euphoria themed. And we had to
Hmm.
dress in pastel, purple, pink colors with like
Yeah.
dark and like have all of these like sparkles on our faces. And it just brings me back to that time. Even though I never watched the show, I knew what it was. And it comes to show
Yeah.
the influence of it. Also, I want to go back and talk about the acting because I remember during that time we were taking acting classes,
Mm.
and one of our coaches told us, like, if you really want to watch good acting, go watch Euphoria because it's
Mhm.
such a good show. I don't know if it was in like a workshop we took together, but Vanessa said it in HOA.
I don't think I
So
was there, but yeah.
yeah, I think she recommended it because I had this scene and my scene partner played the role of a drug addict
Oh yeah, I
and
was. Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
okay, yeah, and she told him to like go and watch Euphoria if he wanted to
Mhm.
like know how a drug addict person would act. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
the acting.
Zendaya is absolutely phenomenal in this show, and I feel like all of the characters are great. Like Sydney Sweeney's in it, and despite all of the controversy, she's great. Um, Alexa Demi is iconic. Jacob Elordi is great too, and there was also the girl from Myland, but she did quit
Yeah,
the show because
Barbie Ferreira.
Barbie Ferreira was in it during the two first seasons, and then she left because she didn't like where her character was going. And the problem with that show is that, first of all, there is a lot of nudity, and people feel like it's not really justified. Like, there are many scenes where you see Sydney Sweeney's character half naked, and Jacob Elordi is with her, and he's fully clothed. And you do see very quickly who signed up to be naked and who didn't want to be naked, because some of the main characters never, get naked, like Zendaya. I feel like Alexa Demi never got naked too,
I
and
wonder if there's leverage regarding like how famous the actors are also related to it. Because Zendaya had her reputation. I think
yeah,
she had like a say in what she wanted and she didn't want to do. Sydney Sweeney became who she was because of Euphoria, according to my
totally.
knowledge. So I wonder if she had less of a like
Mm,
like hand or a say in all of this.
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel Zendaya was one of the producers during the two first
Okay,
seasons.
wow.
So I don't see her name as a producer in the credits during the third one.
I mean, there's a lot of dramas
Yeah.
around her and Sam Levinson, again, according to
Mm.
TikTok.
She said
So,
it's her last season.
yeah.
So she's not coming back during, if there are any other seasons. But yeah, the third seasons, everyone is hating it. There was
Okay.
everyone loved the two first season, and everyone was obsessed with them. But when Sam Levinson took the lead, everyone hated it. I did not hate it. I
Okay.
actually prefer this season to the other less to the other seasons, because I feel like the storylines are way more mature, and each character has a very defined arc. Sydney Sweeney's character wants to be an OnlyFan
Star.
star, and I feel like it's very coherent with everything that's going on right now. Everyone in Hollywood wants to be a star, and like you do find a lot of OnlyFan people. So it was cool to see someone try to succeed in that world. And I do feel like people are angry because like there are many scenes of her just naked, but it fits the character, it fits the narrative, and it's supposed to be shocking. um Zendaya has a totally different story. She's a drug dealer at this point, and she's like involved in human trafficking, and there is a lot of like action in it, and it's just cool. And Rosalia is in it too. She's a
Okay.
stripper in it,
Oh,
and it's meant to be shocking. We're talking about drugs, we're talking about strip clubs, we're talking about OnlyFans. Of course, it's vulgar, and it's supposed to be shocking, and there is a lot of symbolism in each scene. I feel like every scene is supposed to be an image of some movie that Sam Levinson um, saw someday. And I haven't read the Bible, but I know that like he had a lot of like references from that,
okay.
like
That would make
Joshua
me
tree.
curious. Okay.
Yeah, there was a scene where a tree was burning, and it was supposed to to mean a rebirth. I don't know, but like a lot of people were talking about that.
Okay.
So it just feels more grown up, and it feels like something that hasn't been done before. And honestly, I would even go as far as to recommend you to watch the third season and to start by the third season, because you will catch up, and it's easy to understand, and it's ahead of its time. I feel like a few years from now, a lot of people are gonna go back and watch this and find it really cool and interesting.
Yeah. I think I would watch it out of curiosity now that you talk about all these
Yeah,
things, but I feel like I would hold a lot of negative emotions towards it because it's, I don't know, I don't like these ideas being marketed, but at the same time, as you said, all of this being represented in a movie, it's so important because people talk about OnlyFans all the
Yeah,
time, like about the careers and regarding it, and nobody shows really the things that goes behind the scenes of it. So,
totally. But it is represented, but it's not promoted.
okay,
It
okay,
does show, a kind of glamorous scene. For example, when you watch Sydney Sweeney's character, Cassie. But it also shows you how dark it could get. I mean, she almost died in many scene. Her husband, who's played by
Jacob.
Jacob Elordi, uh, literally, spoiler alert, in the last episodes, episode 7, he was put in a coffin with a snake and he died in a like a horrific
He
way.
died?
Yeah, he died.
Oh my God.
But yeah, and you also see that there is a huge division between some of the characters. You never see them in the same scene, like Hunter Sheffer and Jacob Elordi, and then like you realize it's because there are some real life feud, and Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, you never see them together.
But I also understand because I mean we've seen those people in high school, but what's the link between them now? Like,
Yeah,
why are they even together? I mean, I sure don't stay
yeah.
in contact with everybody from my high school.
Well, Sydney Sweeney's character got married to Nate Jacob, and his ex was her best friend,
Yeah.
so she wanted to get back at her. Zendaya, someone just needed somewhere to crash because she's
Okay.
a drug dealer right now. So, yeah, you do see a little bit of a connection. It does make sense, but I feel like people are programmed to hate Sam Levinson right now, regardless of like the amount of effort that he would put. And I do understand that, but I do feel like people are missing the point. Just like the idol that he did with the weekend. It's another show with
Yes,
Lily
with the
Rose
Vanessa
Depp.
Paradis' daughter,
Yeah,
Lily Depp.
yeah, I
Yeah.
loved that show, but I do feel like it's extreme. It's not for everyone, and it's it has its own niche.
Okay.
So yeah, there is
Interesting.
still like one episode to come, and apparently it's the longest episode for HBO. It's an hour and a half, so
Ooh, that's
they're
a
making a
movie.
record. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna watch only the third season
yeah.
just to know what the hype is about once
Hmm.
it comes out. Okay. All right. I guess I'm convinced.
Hmm.
So let us know if you guys have watched Euphoria, if you would recommend it. What are your arguments to watch it?
And please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.